orange ones, front, right next to you. I'm sorry, at the front of the desk, man. It's a tan one. That one. Yep, that's me.
All right, welcome back. Huh? So, where we are now, we are in town. And was there anything you guys wanted to do before you took a barge out of town? Now that the 5 of you are all together.
I wanted to go to that portal face and so.
What was the name of the place?
Behind him on the book, what word to me? Oh. I don't know. Behind that.
Wow, you give up easy.
I can't remember the name.
Wasn't it like barnacles and something or something?
Slime and grime.
Slime and grime.
Alright. So you go to Slime and Grime. Anyone going with her?
I will.
I'll follow him.
Whole crew. Well, we have a large group in here tonight. So what can I help y'all with?
I don't know, I didn't go in there, we're just waiting outside.
I heard you guys did something quite amazing out there and stopped that beast and discovered the entrance to the crypt of the Peacemaker. So how can I help you folks? This is the first of 3 of you have heard of that part. Well, you've heard of it, but you have no idea what the hell he's talking about or who these people you're following are. Same with you.
I don't know where I took them. I think I already sold them in a previous campaign because they're not on my person.
Well, is there nothing else I can help you with?
Yes.
Well, have a wonderful day.
Okay.
I comment
What were you
as
trying to
Visage.
I thought I still had some burlap stacks of herbs on me, and apparently I didn't, and yeah, I think you did. I think you remember that.
Okay, so Visage tells Princess that
Jasmine.
show up.
Princess.
My character doesn't care what your name is. He was given an order. My character's very by the book. It's more militaristic, spy-like, so it's not personal. But, so he walks up to you, Princess.
Don't call me that.
Is that what you are?
Don't call me that. My name is Jasmine.
Okay. Desmond. I have to head to the Weavers. I head over to, and then I just turn and walk toward the Weavers.
Okay. Anybody going with him?
Oh.
You?
I'll go. I'll follow him.
They're all following you.
I have no issue.
Okay. You walk into the Weavers. You've been in here quite a few times. Are you stopping in the showroom that's full of bolts of fine silks? Or are you just going straight to the back room?
Straight to the back room.
Okay. You guys following?
No.
Okay. 3 people stop you from going into the back room.
And I stop.
I call over my shoulder, I'll be right back.
Okay. So, shit, what's her name? This is what I get for actually making names for people. You guys made me write up too many freaking people. Wow, I am so lame. Okay, so you go visit Strike the Third.
What?
Okay.
Okay, who's the current female in charge. So how can I help you?
I've been requested to leave
I know.
Just wanted to say thank you for your time, and
Oh, it's been an honor having you. Is there anything we can help you with before you leave? You've been a fantastic employee.
I think I'm all set, but I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate your assistance in my time here. Respectfully.
At least take this, and she hands you a small token that has an insignia of a spider on it.
I thank her for the gift.
So you guys are in a showroom of bolts of really beautiful, fine silks. You're in a room full of what looks to be highly flammable materials.
Is anybody watching us?
You're being watched.
How fine are the silks? Would you say fine enough to pass light?
Some of them,
Probably
and
not.
incredibly strong. You've seen these silks before.
Yeah, but silk is expensive,
Yup.
so I'm not gonna look.
They don't know that. So, anything you guys want to do in the showroom? There are about 6 people watching you, and you're not sure, but you swear that there is another dozen eyes on you. Watching you from every corner and every shadow. You swear that every so often you even catch a glint of an eye in between the bolts of silk.
I'm quite content with the cloak I have now. It's a nice cloak.
So, you come back down?
Yep. I head back over.
I have a whole coat on.
Anything else you guys want to do in town?
Is that armor? Armor?
There's that cobalt shop.
Is that a blacksmith here?
There's that cobalt shop.
I'll go there then.
There's also the tinkerer's shop.
Oh, at that one after.
Knobs and Knobs. You're closer to Knobs and Knobs.
I'll go to Knobs and Knobs then.
Okay. So
Like a door shop?
you come up to this walkway that leads up to a separate scaffolding that has at least a good 20-foot range of empty space around it. And you can hear this horrible metal grinding noise coming from the place. Puffs of smoke come up. Instead of a regular stream of smoke, it's puffs. Okay? And every so often you swear the puffs appear to be blue or green or some other weird color.
Does it look like I for someone?
Huh?
Is anyone here?
No one answers.
I'm gonna look around.
Gonna go up the walkway?
Yep.
You go up the walkway. The front door has an extremely large door handle on it. That's extremely ornate.
I feel like I should knock.
As you knock, you hear multiple bells and chimes start going off, and then you swear you hear what sounds like a bird being strangled. And then you hear a bunch of crashing, banging around, clanging of metal, shattering of glass,
I just hear.
and then the door, you hear a click, and it slowly opens. And as you look down, there's a gnome. His mustache slightly singed and still smoking, covered in different colored liquids. And what you swear is a bunch of metal round disc things with teeth on them stuck to his cheek. Looks up at you. Sorry, how can I help you? I'm Mr. Knob. If you need a knob, I got him.
You could, couldn't you?
Yeah, you do. Hey, decided to come
Not
check
first.
this place out.
A customer? Oh, come on in, come on in! And he grabs you and drags you in with strength you did not believe this little thing would have.
Okay.
And inside, you see all kinds of weird mechanisms. Except for one wall that's covered in doorknobs.
I said not to.
Huh?
Gonna point at the doorknob.
Oh. No, most of those are my daughter's work. She's a fantastic artist. You probably met her. She works at the bar. Giggle?
Yeah, you met her.
Yes.
Ah, my daughter. She makes knobs.
Be surprised.
She's good at carving them. I make the clocks. Most of them keep time. And I have fire starters and I have a few other things. What are you looking for?
You have like a head protectant.
Head protection. I'm sorry, you wanted what?
Head protectant. Something to protect my head with.
Sure. You're going mining, you head ramming goats. What's going
I'm
on?
more of an adventurer, so I'd be attacking things.
Okay. He goes reaching around, goes through this big box full of stuff, throws a few metal pieces out that you can't quite discern what they are. Comes out with a beat up helmet that looks about 2 sizes too big for you. Kind of sizes it up, throws it to the other side of the room. Goes looking a bit more. Sorry, I don't see much here for stuff that would fit you. What else could I get you?
The doorknobs. Is there anything special that they do?
They open doors.
Are we all in the door shop?
Did you guys go in?
I'm outside.
If so, you're watching this whole interaction.
Alright, massage us.
I'll speak up and ask what kind of doors.
Whatever door you put them on. You know, they work with different locks and latches, and some I make, and some she makes, and some you just buy. And then other people make their own sometimes. You know, like doorknobs. You know doorknobs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, knobs.
just regular old knobs.
Well, they're a little bit better than regular knobs. Give her a little bit of credit here. I mean, she's not the smartest gnome in the box, but, you know, she's at least skilled with her hands.
Yeah.
Helping
Abby,
my
you're
daughter.
gonna
No, just
destroy
wondering
everything.
if it's a magical element to these knobs.
I'm not a
Other than-
magic user. I'm a tinkerer.
What's
Just
something,
great craftsmanship.
what's something that you would least expect to sell today? Oh no.
You asked a tinkerer this.
I got one thing for sale, but I don't think you're quite worthy of it.
That's fair.
What is it?
By the way, who are you? I don't recognize you from town here.
My name's Lily.
Wait, Lily, that one that, like, killed the beast and
The Hydra?
shit?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, maybe you're worthy. We have Knobs Yank Cracker.
No, it's what?
Knob Yank Cranker. That's my full name. It's my Knobs Yank Cracker. Okay. Goes into the back, comes back out, and he's holding what looks to be about a 2-foot long brass pipe that has a brass like ball at the end that has a piece of leather like coming limply out of the end of it. And it has another tube like right underneath the other tube that he's holding. It's like, yeah, so you crank the shaft, and as he's doing this, you can see the leather piece in the back start to inflate and stick out the back. Yeah, and then once it won't pump up anymore and the ball's full, you stick in whatever, you pull the little trigger, and as he pulls it, make a dex roll.
Dex?
Yep.
Saving throw or
No, just a dex roll.
okay, then 18.
18? You feel the burst of air push against you, Okay, but you're not moved by it. All the junk that was on the floor, though, was moved back a good 5 feet from you. This is Knobs Yank Cranker.
So you pump it full of air and it releases air
Yeah.
fast.
Yep. And you put stuff in it, and it go woo.
I will.
1,500 gold.
I need to save my. So
Where's my
one
gold?
day I will come back here for that. If it's not already shown.
I start peeing gold coins. Where are they?
I think it would be
Shoot.
easier if you.
You didn't do your possessions.
I know.
Right next to the
I'll
fridge.
get some. In time.
If only you knew someone that collected shinies.
Someone who just walked away.
Wait.
I will be right back. I said. I say
Okay.
that. I'm gonna go to.
Have fun. I might be awake. If not, wake me up.
I'll bring you a coffee.
Coffee?
I'll bring you something to wake you up.
I will bring you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the
I'll
mountains.
bring you some mead.
I like mead. Yeah, and
Has a
black
nice
moss whiskey.
glow to it.
And because I'm sure he didn't go inside with them, and he just stayed outside, and I stayed outside. Like, when they were inside, could me and him get to know each other?
I just glare at you
Sure. Talk.
in silence.
You just
Okay.
glare at me.
I just
So
glare
you're the
at you.
most hated race on this planet.
I just glare at you in
Honestly-
silence. And also fear a little bit because you're so tall.
And because you've seen Skeksies eat Skeksies and kobolds.
Yeah,
Most
you're
of
also
go-
one of my racial enemies.
Most that's going through his head is, how powerful is she? I just.
How do I approach this situation?
Go up and hug her.
Fire.
Anywho, so what are you doing as you go rushing out of there?
Do I fire?
I'm gonna go find Nat.
Okay, you go rushing off towards the... She goes rushing right past you.
The hell are you going?
I'm gonna go find Nat.
Why?
Reasons.
Make a reaction roll. See if you have a chance for the last sentence to get out, or if you're going to
I'm
chase
gonna make a
after her.
dex check to
13.
keep with her.
Do I add
Okay.
anything?
Yep.
What do I add? Do I add
8.
anything?
8. Plus your athletics.
Oh, athletics?
Or you can also use your...
Acrobatics?
yeah.
Nope, 8.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 13
You
to
can't
hear
keep
her.
up.
I rolled a 13 to hear her.
Okay, you barely hear her as she's gone. You see him go running after her and disappear around a corner, and you're not sure what happens after that.
Okay, I'll just wait. She said she'll be back.
Okay, so now the three of you are sitting outside of the Tinkerer. Well, you're
Let's get-
inside.
Yeah. I was looking at my empty
Skeksies
pockets.
in the kobold.
So what can I help you with there, pretty boy?
Got anything for free?
Bad advice.
Bad advice.
I will take that all day long.
Fantastic.
You want to see a rainbow?
If you're swinging a hammer, don't put your hand in front of it.
That seems like good advice.
I mean... Okay.
Isn't that good advice?
Yes.
Wait, I said I was gonna give you bad advice, right?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Copper chloride, sulfuric acid, and sodium hydroxinate together make a really fun drink.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Actually, no. Not that. That will stink things.
Alright. Anything else you guys are doing, or you just kind of...
I'm just gonna kind of, because I was standing for, I'm just gonna kind of sit and lean against the building.
You lose her right about the edge of the Riverton estate, where you know she's been staying anyway. You dive right off the side of it and jump down to the stable. It's only a 15-foot drop. Right. And you land right next to Knick, knack, whack.
Who's right next to me? Is it Nick or Knack?
Both.
One on either side.
I'm gonna stand up and look down at them.
Turn around. Hi, boss.
I'm gonna look at
You appeared out of
I'm
nowhere.
gonna look at Knack. Knack,
Yes, boss.
you have shinies, right?
I got all kinds of shinies. You want to see my shinies? Oh my god. Check it out. I have red shinies, and I have green shinies, and blue shinies, and you're seeing him pull out these gorgeous, multifaceted, perfectly cut ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond, polished star crystal, polished blood crystal, a piece of that purple crystal polished into a perfect gemstone. These are my favorite shinies. I got a whole bunch of littler ones too. What kind of shinies you looking for? I also have this type of shiny. He starts pulling out ingots of different types of metal.
Tinkerer might like the metal.
I might like soul.
Geomancy. What can I help you with, boss?
Well, I found this cool contraption at the Tinkerer's shop. I don't have enough for it.
Well, I don't know if these are worth anything.
I don't know either, so that's why I was coming to you to see if you knew how much your shiny.
I don't know. Usually people wanted these bars, and he shows you an iron bar. Some people wanted these, and he shows you a nickel bar. Okay. Some people like the mix if you put these two bars together, and he shows you a brass bar. Gold bar? Yeah, I got gold bar. And he pulls out like 5 of them.
Would you mind if I
Here, hands you all of them.
I'm gonna
5 gold bars. Each worth about 10 gold coins each.
That's still 50 gold.
Yeah, that he just pulled out of his pocket like nothing.
Yeah.
just gonna sort of look at
So this is when you really wish you knew how haggling worked. Make a perception roll for me.
Now, I think we should go see how much your shiny.
14.
You can overhear the ends of this conversation of, well, what do you think is valuable? As you look down and you can see her talking with goblins.
She's not harmed?
No.
Then I'll ignore it.
Okay. You do overhear the conversation that, well, I don't know what it's worth.
I'm not sure you can hear me, but I audibly say out loud, how did these people survive this long?
Okay. Make an investigation check for me as you're looking down.
19.
You recognize what looks to be gems that could be worth 500 to over 2,000 gold. And they're just laid out right in front of them. Like trinkets.
So do you think that these gold bars are worth more than one of the gems?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No one wanted to trade them. They called me crazy for collecting them and making them shiny.
So can I start? I mean, I can jump down. I imagine.
Yeah.
I have enhanced on going. Do I have to roll for it?
No.
Enhance on jumping. I look at you, blank faced, and I just stop pointing at the gems. It's my job. But then I point at gem, give you gold amount. Point at gem, give you gold amount, and just do that.
Do you have appraisal?
I thought I did because of
What?
information gathering, spy stealth investigation. Okay, so I don't actually have appraisal. But at least could I give estimations on the value?
Rough
I'm not saying like exact amount.
Okay.
But wait,
All
wait.
I'm gonna say, you're creepy and weird, and we don't know. Some people are just naturally afraid of birds.
You've seen Skeksies eat each other and other creatures.
Skeksies are terrifying.
So I wouldn't just be like, oh, I've heard some bad things. It's, oh, I've seen
No,
some
you're-
bad.
I've seen some bad things.
Yeah.
I've seen some shit.
We
man.
can't trust this thing.
You put Skeksies together and it's like a cockfight.
Yeah.
Like what?
Cockfight.
At best. Otherwise, it's Night of the Living Dead.
But then you just see me just sitting outside, leaning against the building, head down, just.
So, yeah, he points out rough value of some of the stones. And the emerald alone looks to be about worth 1,200.
I'm gonna hand Mac back the 5 gold coin and I'm gonna pick up the emerald.
Okay. The ruby looks to be another 1,000 gold.
Can you grab all of the gems and just bring them back?
And I look at Mac and ask if I could have the emerald and the ruby, and that's all I want.
Those are my favorites.
Do you have any others?
You want the red and green ones?
Yeah.
Okay. And he pulls out another half dozen beautifully cut.
I'm gonna put his 2 favorite ones.
Okay. And he hands you like 6 of each.
Oh, you got
6
enough money
red
now.
ones, 6 green ones.
You got enough money now.
And they're each worth about 250 gold each.
How many green ones do I have?
6.
I made it with the last one.
He doesn't know that it's an emerald or a ruby. He grew up in the Hicks. No one dealt with gems.
He just knows.
Yeah, they
color.
see my
So 6
kind.
emeralds.
6 emeralds, 6 rubies.
God.
Each are worth about 250 gold.
How do I spell ruby?
RUBIES. And this was actually on Knack's paperwork for his character sheet.
And then, how much is it for one?
250. They're each worth about 250 gold.
Nor can mice or rats do. So.
Wait, they can't view?
So you see
Rats and
him
mice
pull
can't
out
throw
a
up.
handful of beautifully finely cut rubies and
So yes,
emeralds,
in Ratatouille, the soup
and
is
just
so bad.
hands her
it's worth
6
the
of
loss
each
nature.
type. That looks to be at least 250 gold apiece.
Exactly where that question is going.
And yeah, it's occurring to you that they have no
The
idea.
soup is so bad in Ratatouille.
I'm gonna
it's
go
worth the
running
loss
back to
nature.
the tinkerer's shop.
And she goes running away.
I assume I know where she's going.
Yeah. You want to beat her there?
No, I'm just gonna walk.
You could walk under using your specialized and get there before her. And just be waiting at the bridge when she gets there.
That's
She has to go all the way up
Rats
and
mice
around the
cannot eat,
walkways.
So therefore, in Ratatouille, the soup is so bad.
I could just run there
worth the loss of
on the
nature.
walls.
But
Now
you're
if
gonna
I had to have
take your
an
time.
accidental crisis of
Yeah.
him.
So you get back to the. So she comes rushing up right past you, across the bridge and into the tinker shop,
No, I said
like a blur. You come in. Ah, whoa, shit, you're back. What'd you? Oh, whatever. How can I help you?
I'm gonna show him the rubies I have.
Wow.
No, wow.
Can I give you these for that? That.
Picks one up, examines it.
But I hear one of them is worth 250 gold.
Well, this one's worth 3. Let me see the next one. This one's worth about 275. This one's worth about 150, and he starts going through each of them. Okay, it's a gnome. He knows how to appraise shit. Okay, I'll trade you 10 gems for it.
I'm gonna hold on to 2 of the emeralds and I'm gonna hand him 4 of them.
Deal. Here's Knobs Yank Cranker.
Yay! How much for that?
GNOB space YANK CRAN
Is there space between that?
KER. It's basically a super soaker potato gun.
References that you don't understand yet. You've not watched the rest of the movie.
Where do I think I will?
Alright, so anything else you guys want to do in town? The barge is waiting for you and ready to go whenever you are.
I'm just gonna go back and get my stuff.
Burke already got the order to bring the pets over.
I'm just gonna go back get my stuff and.
And Josiah picked up his squirrel and the dragonfly. Are you taking one of the scorpions?
Mitigating. It would have made more sense if just I gave all the scorpions to somebody who would have been the best person to give in the party.
I have one
Nick.
of them. One
Nick.
of them likes.
I know it would have been. I knew it would have been. Well, the scorpions are the eggs.
Nick
So-
takes care of the creatures.
Alright, yeah, I would say that just because he's traveling on water and there's probably not going to be another land mass that he could breed the scorpions, he'll give the scorpions he has to Nick.
Don't you have didn't you have me hang on to the scorpion eggs in the back of the here?
Yeah, so that's where they're at. He didn't. I mean, I'm sure that.
There you have one scorpion.
Oh, that one, not the eggs.
No, we have 5 eggs and we have 1 adult scorpion.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
adult scorpion. Are you taking that with you? Or are you leaving that with them?
I guess I'd leave it with Nick.
Okay.
I mean, as long as I have my squirrel, Gummy's got his dragonfly, I don't need the scorpion, and Nick can take care of him.
Alright, so that means that you have a scorpion mount that you can give off to one of the new members.
Not the fire one. I'll just burn it.
I'm gonna look at this one. Hey, do you want a giant scorpion mount? You want to ride a giant bug?
What do I have? So do you want to try to approach it?
I have a 3 for animal handling.
Hey, it's more than I do.
You can try, but just
I'll
don't.
approach it.
Make an animal handling check?
Is this the one that's intimidated by me? Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking.
Right when he's walking up to it. If he's walking up to it and you
What's your
approach it
total
and
for
freak
animal
it,
handling?
it'll hit
17?
him just because.
It
It's gonna try to
is
As he's
mesmerized
going
by the
towards it.
shining lights off of your armor and just thinks that you are the most beautiful shiny object he's ever seen. Every time he looks at you, he's just completely hypnotized.
climb on him.
He doesn't even notice.
I don't think he can.
Do I still have my ground raven?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
okay.
goes
I'm gonna go up to my ground raven and pet it.
an animal handling check. You've ignored it for the last couple days.
14.
Yeah, it's okay with you. It's not happy, but
I'm sorry, we've been really busy. I'll give it some, I think I still have some jerky.
alright, so yeah, you've been given word that the barge is all set and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
been
give it some
stocked
wolf
out for the
jerky.
week's journey that would take you to get down to the South Road.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it some wolf jerky.
Okay. And that there's room for all the pets and which way to bring them.
You know, for the
So-
circus that we're leading.
Yes, I have
So you lead the
7 pounds of
circus?
wolf jerky.
Yep.
Everyone following?
You're
1 dire wolf.
Okay, you get to a sturdy looking, nothing fancy. You could swear it was a garbage barge of last time you were here, but it's safe transportation. And you have 2 froglocks that are froggy guys that start, once you get everything on, use poles and start bringing you down the swamp. So it's a week-long journey. During this week-long journey, I want someone to make a perception check for the first 3 days.
Can I make the roll? Or...
An assist.
Perception?
Yeah.
My highest 14.
I got in there, so.
Okay. 14 is enough for you to notice that going down the river, about 2 days in, you notice that there's a hunting party. You on the side of the banks of the river. You're not sure what they're hunting. You don't really care, but you kind of let them know to steer away from it, not get too close.
Who are they with? Can I tell that from what I can see?
You just see them in the distance. You barely pick them up with that roll. But you can see that there is some kind of hunting party out in the woods, the swamps.
I inform the party. Let them know that there's a hunting
Yeah.
party at the other end of the swamp.
Yeah, they're able to easily go over towards the other side, other bank to avoid getting anywhere too close. For the next 3 days,
They've been the same person.
I
So.
will roll. Not off the table this time. Yay!
I rolled a
Assist.
10.
It's better than a 6.
I could try.
Try assist then. I'll go for the roll now.
Assist.
oh,
Nope. Oh, you tried to
that,
assist.
that was the assist.
So,
So,
we're doomed. You've.
how about we take a short break here, and when we come back, there is probably going to be a map on the ground, on the table.
Yeah, your point.
Yes.
No, that's
All right,
bad.
we shall return.
Something.
Within a couple of days, I would have healed up fully, right?